Welcome back to part 2 of this video series y'all probably forgot about, Intro to Blacksmithing Basics, where I let a random guy whack a rod. In this recap, you can get an idea of what happened in the first video, but if you are trying to learn, you should go back and actually listen to the video, where you can see and hear why he's holding a big rod and whacking it. I give him little tips and guidance, but he needs to learn how to whack it himself. Whacking his rod will teach him the basics of blacksmithing while getting him comfortable with whacking it, so that he can handle smaller and more delicate rods, or bigger ones, but inch-thick rods are probably as big as you want to whack it by hand. Second verse is the same as the first, so part 2 is the same as part 1, where we are just whacking rods with a purpose. Because all of these instructions are simply guiding him towards finishing, and not just finishing, but finishing well. Okay, but seriously, the tips in this video are legit and can help anyone looking to try whacking rods. If you listen, you too can finish, and finish well. Also, we're going to start making a leaf in part 3. I couldn't think of any innuendo, so I'm just laying it out for you in this small intro. Just kind of fitting it in. A little tight on tie, but yeah, it fits. Not as tight as I thought, but oh, there it is. Now let's see how you do this. Okay, so you're hitting it with the peen now. Yep. And the reason for that is the more aggressive of a point, the more the metal moves. And I want it to move right now. Now the hard part is trying to do it in the right way without... You see what I mean? Oh yeah, no, I knew it's been doing that. I mean, if I really want to, I can just bend it back. Yeah. There's no science to this one. I'm kind of winging this. If it turns out to be nothing, it's nothing. Like, it's not a big deal. It's practice. Still could get some heat movement out of it because it's hot, but I'm just trying to decide my best move. So I need to keep shortening it on this side. This side's already shortened. Well, I need to thin it out on this side more aggressively on both sides, really. So next thing needs to be put it here and whack it there, whack it there, to here. If I just put it like here, maybe it might work. Let's see. Stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Go ahead and set this back just a little bit. Set cameras back 100, you can just get...
paid for it, so whatever. It's moving slightly, but like I said, it's more of an experiment. Normally you'd make something like that with a power hammer. I just don't have a welder, so it's kind of like, it's what I have to do.
Are you interested in getting one? Not anytime soon, but...
Oh yeah, I won't, yeah, for sure. It's like a need almost at this point. Because it would make me able to make a lot of things quicker and better if I could get that welder, because then I can make a lot of jigs and it would make my life just a little bit easier.
Putting metal together is pretty interesting. Which one are you interested in getting? The cheapest one or just any?
One that works.
Well, you get a lot of options.
Exactly. It works. It's my option.
You can do stick welding, you can do MIG welding, or you can do TIG welding.
I'm probably gonna get one that does. Well, efficiency, man.
You can do all three. It's just which one would you rather learn? Is to get that.
I'd rather do stick. Stick is easier for me. People like TIG welding. People like MIG welding. I hate the gun. The gun just is another thing, point of failure for it. And stick welding, I have the stick. I have the thing. I need more stick. Okay. Like, it's so simple. I did it the first time. People were like, oh, if you can get stick welding right, then you can pretty much do anything. Because stick welding's hard. I was like, bro, I've tried MIG welding. I've tried TIG welding. TIG is easy. As far as, like, getting it to work.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily easy to make it beautiful. But when I say it's easy to get it to work, you can, it's, you know, once if the machine is set up right, you're there.
Get going, yeah.
MIG welding is easy too if the machine is set up right. But every time I have so many issues with the machine
You just
not
want to be
being
able
set
to
up
use it
right.
and get done with it.
Yeah.
The most experience I have is with a stick, but I really, I don't know if I told you, but I really struggled with it. I actually couldn't get it down well. That was mostly because I struggled a lot with getting the timing right on it with my hands. So you can do TIG welding, but the longer the weld, the shorter you have to go, which means the closer you have to get to the thing. It's all about like you gotta have like a smooth flowing hand. This way,
Yeah. No, I know I can do it. I just don't have the weld. Once I get it, I'll be good. I did my first time ever welding. The guy sat there, he's just like, hey, you look like how you've done before. And I was like, no, dude, this is my first time. That's why I had to have you set it up. And he's like, your first time? I was like, yeah. And he's just like, I need to go back to welding school. I was just like, you're just making me feel good, but I appreciate it. He's like, no, that was actually really good. I'm kind of jealous because mine was not that good until like 2 years ago.
it can look really bad with stick if you don't do it right.
Yeah.
Really fucking bad. I got a lot of practice with it. I can do it decently.
GoPro, start recording. Never mind. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. I talk a lot of nonsense, so don't be surprised if you don't understand what I'm saying.
That's fine. I'm recording, so I just should be quiet.
Don't worry about it. Now, if I am talking, you did fine there with not talking, but like with here, it's, I don't matter. No, if I want there to be sound, I'll put sound, but I, for the most part, don't want there to be sound. That's not what I wanted. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. I've gone and bent it in a weird way. So now I have to figure out how to, like this. That's like that. So if I can. Don't worry, I won't throw the hammer at you. fix that in the, damn it. It's slanted. See?
Yeah.
It's alright, I can fix that with grinding and cutting. I'll cut it at a slant. This one is at a slight slant. Well, was. Like, you can see it's kind of uneven, but that's like the nature of it. So, like, this is kind of the same piece here. But you see, I grind it down so thin, and then this that's about the size I need, so I can't do any more. Alright, that's good. Jump.
So you're done with that piece?
I'm done hammering on it for now. I'm gonna heat it up again after I do this. Don't know why I grabbed that one, like it was hot. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna make a leaf, but I'm an artistic person. I make a lot of art. I make music, I make other stuff, so I'm an artist. But the metal, this teaches you, is one of the cheapest ways, because I mean, this doesn't cost a lot to get this metal heated up. You can even use this with that torch I have over there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't cost a lot to get it started, and all you need is something hard to hit it against, but it doesn't have to be super hard because you don't have to hit it super hard. It just teaches you different techniques. So that was kind of getting you, the reason I wanted you to touch the big one is because it was going to get you comfortable with hitting it, with hitting something with a hammer, and holding something that's hot close to you and doing, you know, hitting it with a hammer. That's the most thing you need to do. So something that doesn't matter where you hit it, you don't need to be accurate with it at all. You can,
With this, you got to be a little bit accurate though.
this one's going to be a little bit more accurate, but that's perfect because that's what we want. We can do stuff with that now. You know how to hit something with a hammer, so we don't need this because it's so long. That's why I bought these. The size they are.
convenient, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. So now you can choke up on it, and then so now here. So the best way to draw out steel to actually draw it out is to kind of get it at an angle and hit it like that way. You want to kind of get it flat in the corners. It's been a long time since I made a leaf.
Hey, it's good practice run for you as well.
Yep. But you see how I'm kind of drawing it out?
Yeah.
Now, this isn't what you want to do with the leaf exactly right away. I'm just showing you that's the technique for it, because we're actually going to start off with it further here, and we want to thin it out this way because we want to make it fat that way. But this is mainly, again, for you to learn. It wasn't hot enough at all to get there because I just wanted to show you what I was talking about. So this one isn't hot enough yet. GoPro, stop recording.